Perfect music for a funny stock, so show me funny. 890 Fifth Avenue, partners. That's not very funny. There's nothing funny about a bunch of fancy numbers. You know what is funny, though? Lawsuits and being out of compliance with the NASDAQ are pretty funny. Let's see if we can read more about that and have a good laugh. Notification of deficiency from NASDAQ related to filings. So this is the second. Wait, is this a SPAC actually? Principal investment firm that invests in the technology, media, and telecommunications sectors. I see this article here about BuzzFeed reportedly in talks with a SPAC to go public. Why would this be here if this wasn't the SPAC it was talking about? And it was public. Why was it published again 3 months later? Is this the Fool? No, this is the Street. It's gonna take me to its own crappy website. An online media company that recently bought the Huffington Post. Wait, what? Oh yeah, look, BuzzFeed said to me in discussions with 890 Fifth Avenue partners. Oh, I guess this is technically a SPAC, even though it doesn't look like a SPAC. This isn't the typical SPAC boilerplate description you see, but I guess it is. Interesting. Just based on the name, I would have thought it maybe be a real estate investment. But no, I guess this is technically a SPAC. Okay. And if it is a SPAC, this is the second SPAC that I've only done 3 stocks yet so far today, and so far, both SPACs I have seen get this notification of being out of compliance with NASDAQ. So you know what? Maybe I'm being a little harsh. Maybe there is something to this, where all these SPACs are holding off on filing their forms with the NASDAQ because of possible upcoming changes to how guidance on how warrants work. However, I don't see that in it. Hold on, I want to skim through this paragraph real quick. Division of and it was a staff statement on accounting for warrants issued by special purpose acquisition. Oh, okay. The staff of the Division of Corporate Finance of the SEC issued a statement entitled Staff Statement, among other things, highlighted the potential accounting implications of certain terms that are common in warrants issued in connection with a public offering or special purpose acquisition company such as a company. As a result of the staff statement, the company requires additional time to evaluate and review the Markham LLP, its independent registered accounting firm, the company's balance sheet as of January 14th, 2021, blah, blah, blah. All right, you know what? That's interesting. This is the second. We've only done 2 SPACs. We've only done 3 companies so far today. We've done 2 SPACs. This is the second SPAC where we have seen this failure to file your 10Q with the NASDAQ, and the second one in which it cites investigative potential changes to how warrants work from the SEC. So maybe there is something here, and I shouldn't hold this against the companies. Maybe there is something to this. Well, yeah, but if that's the case, then why are they getting sued? Concerns whether the ENFA board breached its fiduciary duties to shareholders by failing to conduct a fair process, including the dilution of ownership interest in the combined company. So has it been officially announced? Actually, wait, I just noticed these are not the same, technically the same articles. So has it been officially announced? Because you usually don't see these lawsuits until something has been officially announced and people don't like the terms. So, has the merger been officially announced? Because I don't see anything saying it's going to happen. I only see this one article set here saying they're supposedly close. Just with the time left, I want to see conversations. Come on, come on, come on, load! Damn it! You know, I should have looked at the chart too, because this, I wouldn't be, again, it's weird that I don't see an official announcement. But all of these articles seem to be treating it like the BuzzFeed thing is a done deal, even though I don't see an official announcement. So that's a little strange. And because of that, I don't know what stage of the SPAC life cycle to say that this company is actually in. Is it now in stage 2? Post-announcement? Technically, I would say no. Because there hasn't been an official announcement, but practically, it probably is acting as such. Like, for example, if I was to take a closer look at that chart, I would probably see it being pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Speculative. It being pretty speculative up until maybe when this article was published. Because people seem to be taking this as an official announcement, even though it doesn't really seem like it. You'll probably see a drop off in price after this was. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, I'm out of time, but I wouldn't be surprised. And if in fact officially announced, then again, you're not buying this because you want to own the SPAC. You're buying this now because you want. You're not buying this because you want to own the SPAC or because you want to ride on a roller coaster of speculation. It's because you want to own BuzzFeed in the future. I don't know why you would, but and so do I think BuzzFeed can do well? I mean, I personally don't like it, but I think it's a fairly good revenue stream, even though it's kind of an embodiment of everything I think that's wrong with the internet nowadays. So sure, I'll go ahead and give it a hold, just because, you know, it's not a completely terrible business. However, you know, okay, I've given my rating, but you know what? Just for complete coverage, just for posterity's sake, I want to see if I am right about what this chart looks like. Actually, no, not well. You know what's okay? Get this off my screen. Not so much in price. Actually, this is very interesting. The price didn't have that effect. The price is still acting as if this is stage 1 in the SPAC life cycle, as if this is still pre-announcement. Apparently, this article here was not enough for that metric to move. Volume, on the other hand, seems to have here as the breaking point between stage 1 and stage 2, pre-announcement and post-announcement. So that is interesting. Price seems to be acting differently than volume. Because yeah, you had 2.62 million shares traded here, but look, it moved 10 cents. Well, okay, 20 cents, but well, actually not even 20 cents, like 15 cents. And it could barely even hold that. So that's it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting chart pattern, chart movement. Again, I'm a chart guy, so I find that interesting. But yeah, so officially a hold for whatever the hell this is. I don't even remember the name anymore. I mean, I know it had a lot of numbers in it. That's about it. Yeah, 890 Fifth Avenue Partners. There you go.